The air inside the Grand Hall of the 2025 International Film Awards was already charged with anticipation, but when the envelope opened and the words were spoken, "And the Best Actor goes to Sam Heughan," the room erupted. Cheers thundered, cameras flashed like lightning, and a visibly stunned Sam Heughan slowly rose from his seat. His eyes glistened as he hugged his colleagues, his steps unsteady as he made his way to the stage. For years, fans and critics alike had speculated if the Scottish actor, best known for his portrayal of Jamie Fraser in Outlander, would ever achieve such mainstream recognition. And now, here he was, standing beneath the golden lights, clutching the most coveted trophy of the evening. As Sam stood at the podium, the applause seemed endless. He paused, visibly overwhelmed, before lifting the trophy. His voice cracked as he began. "I never thought I'd be here. I was just a boy from Balmaclellan, Scotland, with a dream, and somehow, standing here tonight, that dream feels real." The audience hung on every word. Stars like Meryl Streep and Cillian Murphy rose to their feet in admiration. In the front rows, Caitriona Balfe, his longtime co-star and confidant, beamed with pride, her eyes shining as brightly as the cameras that caught the moment. It wasn't just a win, it was vindication. Sam's journey to this moment had been nothing short of cinematic. Years ago, he was an unknown actor scraping through auditions, often overlooked in favor of bigger names. Everything changed in 2014, when he was cast as Jamie Fraser in Outlander. The role transformed him into a global phenomenon. His passionate performance, blending rugged strength with emotional vulnerability, captivated millions. But for Sam, Jamie was more than a role. It was a character that defined a decade of his life, a character he poured his soul into. Now, with Outlander concluding its final season in 2025, critics hailed his portrayal in the closing chapters as his finest work. Reviewers described his performance as career-defining and the pinnacle of television acting. Adding to his accolades was a powerful turn in an independent film released earlier that year, where Sam played a troubled war veteran grappling with loss and redemption. The performance demonstrated his versatility, proving he was not just Jamie Fraser, but a chameleon capable of embodying the full spectrum of human emotion. When the applause finally settled, Sam's speech became the highlight of the night. He began by thanking his family, his colleagues, and the team behind Outlander. His voice broke when he turned to his fans, affectionately known as hooligans. "To the fans who've supported me from the beginning, you gave me strength when I had none. This isn't just my award, it's yours. Every late night, every message, every piece of art, every word of encouragement, you carried me here." The crowd erupted again, many visibly moved. Online, fans watching from around the world tweeted through tears, their timelines filled with the hashtags #BestActor Sam Heughan and #ProudHooligans. Within minutes, both trended globally. Sam ended his speech with a line that would be quoted in headlines across the globe. "This award is not a finish line, it's proof that belief and perseverance can transform lives. If it can happen for me, it can happen for anyone." The ripple effect was immediate. Caitriona Balfe posted a heartfelt message on social media. "So proud of my dear friend and partner in crime. You've earned every moment of this, Sam." Her words went viral, celebrated as a touching tribute to their unshakable bond. Hollywood insiders speculated this was the moment Sam would break into even bigger projects, potential Oscar roles, high-budget films, and international franchises. Industry magazines hailed him as Hollywood's newest leading man, while directors whispered his name for upcoming blockbusters. But perhaps the most powerful reaction came not from the industry, but from the fans themselves. Across continents, hooligans held virtual watch parties, flooding platforms with emotional tributes. Photos of fans crying as Sam delivered his speech filled timelines, proving that his victory was not just his. It belonged to the millions who had stood by him. As the lights dimmed on the ceremony, one truth was undeniable. Sam Heughan had crossed a threshold. No longer just the star of a beloved series, he had become a symbol of persistence, humility, and artistic excellence. The tears in his eyes, the tremor in his voice, and the raw honesty of his gratitude created a moment fans would replay for years. It wasn't simply about winning Best Actor. It was about everything that had led him there. The struggles, the doubts, the devotion to his craft, and the love of those who never stopped believing. For Sam Heughan, the night of his Best Actor win in 2025 wasn't an ending. It was a new beginning, one that promised even greater heights, deeper challenges, and a legacy built not just on talent, but on heart. The glow of Sam Heughan's 2025 Best Actor victory had barely settled before he stunned fans again. This time, not with a speech of gratitude, but with a message of urgency. Just days after his emotional win, Sam took to social media with a statement that rippled across the fandom. He wasn't celebrating, he wasn't posting red carpet photos. He was issuing a warning. In a heartfelt video, Sam appeared not in the dazzling suit from the awards stage, but in a simple shirt, his expression solemn. His Scottish accent carried a gravity that immediately silenced his followers. "I've been made aware," he began, "that there are individuals creating fake accounts pretending to be me. They are reaching out to fans, asking for money, for personal details, for trust. Please, do not believe them. I will never, ever ask you for money. I will never contact you privately for such things. If someone is doing this, they are not me." The words hit like a thunderclap. In an era where celebrities often seem distant from the problems their fans face, Sam's decision to directly address the scams showed something different. He was watching, he cared, and he was ready to protect. The fandom exploded with emotion, shock, anger, fear, and above all, solidarity. For years, hooligans had built communities online to celebrate Sam's work. Now, those same spaces became battlegrounds against scammers. Fans shared stories of near misses, strangers who had contacted them pretending to be Sam, asking for money, to fund a secret project, or promising personal meetings in exchange for payment. Some admitted, tearfully, that they had fallen for the deception. Sam's warning galvanized the community. Hashtags like #StopTheScams, #ProtectTheHooligans, and #OnlyTrustOfficial Sam began trending. Fan leaders organized campaigns to report fake accounts, circulating lists of verified profiles and flooding platforms with alerts. It wasn't just fandom anymore, it was an army, mobilized to defend itself and protect one another, inspired by Sam's call. For longtime fans of Outlander, the moment felt almost surreal. Sam wasn't just their favorite actor. He was becoming Jamie Fraser in real life, the protector, the guardian, the man who stood between his family and danger. One viral post captured the sentiment perfectly. Jamie Fraser fought to protect his clan. Sam Heughan is protecting us. Fiction meets reality. The comparison struck a chord. In a world where celebrity scandals often highlight ego and excess, Sam's actions reminded everyone why they admired him in the first place. His humility and integrity weren't just words for an acceptance speech. They were lived values. But Sam's warning also pulled back the curtain on the darker side of fame. Behind the flashing lights of award shows and the glamour of premieres lies a troubling truth. Fans' love can be exploited. The very closeness that social media creates, the sense that stars are only a message away, can be twisted into traps. Sam acknowledged this in his message. "I value every single one of you. You've changed my life. But please, be careful. The connection we share is precious, and I don't want it to be used against you." His words highlighted the paradox of modern celebrity. Fans crave intimacy, stars want to show gratitude, but in that space between, predators lurk. The industry took notice. Entertainment outlets praised Sam for taking a stand where many actors remain silent. Headlines read, "Sam Heughan protects fans from scammers, Best Actor, Best Human Being." Caitriona Balfe once again chimed in publicly, supporting her friend's fight, proud of Sam for using his platform not just to celebrate success, but to protect the people who love him. Other celebrities followed suit, with some posting their own warnings, acknowledging that the scam epidemic was more widespread than many realized. In the weeks that followed, Sam's fandom transformed. What began as an outpouring of joy for his Best Actor win evolved into a mission. Fans reported thousands of fake accounts, spreading awareness and teaching one another how to stay safe. And through it all, Sam remained vocal. He didn't retreat into silence after the initial warning. Instead, he continued engaging, reassuring fans, and reminding them that their safety mattered more than anything else. "Awards will come and go," he wrote in a follow-up post, "but the bond I have with you, the real you, means more to me than any trophy." By the end of 2025, Sam Heughan's Best Actor win was no longer just a milestone in his career. It had become a symbol of something bigger. He had not only proven his artistry to the world, he had proven his humanity. For fans, the memory of his tearful acceptance speech will forever sit alongside his firm warning to protect them. For Hollywood, Sam had redefined what it means to be a star in the modern age. Not just someone who dazzles on screen, but someone who shoulders the responsibility of caring for the people who put him there. In the end, the award was more than a golden statue. It was a turning point, a reminder that Sam Heughan's greatest legacy may not be Jamie Fraser, or even his Best Actor title, but the simple, powerful truth that talent and kindness can coexist. That the strongest stars are not just celebrated, but trusted.